My name is Sandrine, and my story is the one of a 20-year banking career that I left to become a social entrepreneur. We are back in 2007. At that time, my husband received a proposal to come to work in Turkey. I'm working for ING. I speak with ING, and ING agreed to relocate me as well. Great. So I'm arriving in Turkey with my husband and my 3-year-old twins girls. In a new country, it's a new culture, it's a new function, there are new staff. I mean, some of you have been there before. So my first priority is to build an engaged team. So I thought, you know, why not find some volunteering opportunities? This could be a great way to build a team spirit. So I go around this large building, and I'm inquiring about how to find volunteering opportunities here in Turkey. We're back 2007. And you know what? I found none. No one has ever heard about this strange idea of volunteering. Okay. 3 years later, I'm still in Turkey. I'm starting to know about the culture. I'm changing functions, still within ING, because I like to build new stuff. So I have again new staff. But at the same moment, when you remember, the east of Turkey is hit by this destructive earthquake of a magnitude of 7, killing close to 400 people and injuring more than 1,000, 6,000, I think. So a lot of help is needed over there, both financially and in kind. So again, I sit with my team and we started brainstorming. What can we do as a team to support that region? What about baking cookies? We can sell the money and send the money over there. What about going through departments and collecting blankets, diapers, and then sending them to Van? But surprisingly, no one found that to be a good idea. Yeah, the goods will never arrive. The funds will be used for something different. Okay, so what do we do? Yapacak bir şey yok. There is nothing we can do. So at that stage, I'm really desperate. I mean, I can see everything we have here in Istanbul. I can see what is needed in Van. And I cannot make the bridge. I cannot mobilize the people to give. So 2 years later, I'm discovering the talks of TurkishWIN. And at the moment, I am like a little girl, like open mouth and sparkling eyes, listening to all what these amazing ladies have done. And maybe you remember this story as well. I remember, you know, one having built a specific workplace for people suffering from autism. Another one went all the way through from a very poor mining era in London as Turkish immigrant towards managing one of the largest foundations in Turkey. A third one was a corporate leader, but with so much authenticity. And then, listening to all these stories, little by little, I understand it. If she did it, so can I. I can have an impact. It's just a question of trying and believing it and having a long-term view. So 2013, I quit my job and I start market survey. Are the Turkish people really willing to help? Are the Turkish corporate firm committed to corporate social responsibility? And the most scary one, how will Turkish NGOs welcome an initiative driven by a Yabancı and an ex-banker? It went well. It was not as scary as I thought. And that's how I start thinking about how to build reliable ways for Turkish people to donate money or to find volunteering opportunities. 2014, after 9 months of incubation, we launched Karma, a crowdfunding platform connecting Turkish individuals with Turkish civil organizations for social impact. Through the platform, individuals like you, like everyone, can support no-civil organizations, like NGOs, like social enterprise, or just a group of people willing to help. So what do they get? NGOs, they get more visibilities. They get access to a more stable, independent source of funding. But most of all, they get access to committed volunteers to help them save time and improve efficiency. The volunteer, the individuals, they get access now to reliable ways to donate money. All our projects are audited by an external auditor. But then, they get the opportunity to go on the ground, to impact directly the community, and to improve some kind of soft skills. So again, who can be a volunteer? What do I need for that? Nothing. You can be a volunteer. You can be a volunteer. You can be a volunteer. Everybody can be a volunteer. Let me give you some examples. meets Tefik. Tefik is a very, very busy strategy consultant, but he decided to support Youssef in the 3-year strategy plan. Banu, Dara, Nihal, and Adonai, they are bankers from different banks, and they decide to gather together, not as bank, but as individuals, in a 2 hours, just 2 hours, brainstorming session to support Bifit, a social entrepreneur, in a financing challenge. Meet Hilal. She's supporting remotely Tojef in about how to use pivot table and Excel. So you don't need a lot of time or you don't need to move a lot. You can do a lot with your skills. So if you have a little bit of skills, and everybody has, and you want to impact your community, it's so easy now. So we are a social business. We're trying also to be sustainable. So we are approaching corporates to try to give them another tool to engage their individuals, the professional. It's a tool by which a professional can choose themselves which cause they want to support and how they want to support it, as opposed with a central department deciding for them. So, what I want all of you to remember today is that if you're really serious about changing the way things are, you can do it. We can all, in our own way, have an impact. So why not today take this step, register and volunteer through Karma, or just follow this opportunity you're dreaming of and go through it through DOPS